Hi there. I'm making this video for those of you that are going to be joining us in our classroom during reading time, mostly because when you come to class, I will be working with the kids and it will be really hard for me to get away and do all of this level of explaining to you. So I thought I would do it in a video, coming live from my basement. Anyways, I'm going to have a binder ready for each of you that comes, and you'll open the binder and you will see a conference form that is prepared for the students that I would like you to try to read with, and it looks like this. And so you will see that a student's name will be at the top, and I'd like you to put the date. And when you go to meet with that student, you will be looking for them wherever they have sat in the classroom, and you will want to be making sure that they are going to be reading something at their just right level to you. So I'll ask that you write the text title and the level there. As you read with a student, I would like you to make sure that the kiddo is able to tell you what the story is about as they read. So pausing every couple pages just to ask what's happened so far would be evidence of comprehension. And you'll see here that there are boxes that indicate yes, that's happened, and if it hasn't happened, you can leave it blank or write no if you prefer. In the second section here, this is really about what you notice when you're reading with the student. So the first one asks if the kids attend to meaning, and what that means is that if they are using the words or the pictures to help them say a word that makes sense. So rather than guessing, using what they know to sound out the words. The second one talks about fluency, and a lot of the kids in our class are really working on this area. So fluency has to do with reading a story as though you were a storyteller or you were speaking. So it is completely okay to have a kid reread a page or reread a sentence if you think that they would benefit from practicing the fluency. Pausing and rereading if they have difficulty. A lot of kids have started using that strategy really well. Also looking to see that the kids are reading accurately, so not inserting words or, again, guessing. And finally, if they're able to make sense of unfamiliar language, so they might be able to decode a word, but can they make sense of it, and do they understand how it fits in the story? At the end of the story, or at the end of the reading time, I'd like you to just ask a few questions about the story, and have them do a quick retell is a great example. And then finally, there's a fourth question, and it asks you to ask the student if they felt that the book was just right for them. And this is actually a really important part of the process, because that self-reflection is really important for kids, and then to get them to understand why or why not. Why was it a good book for them, or why was it not? Kids vary in their comfort with reading out loud, particularly to an unknown adult. So it's completely okay to introduce yourself and help them get more comfortable. A lot of times I ask kids to take big deep breaths if you can tell they're feeling really anxious. I think that's it. I will ask you to keep these inside the binder and then just return the binder to where you got them, and that will help me with record keeping and being able to put this in the student's file and have a better understanding of where they're at. Mostly what I try to encourage kids to understand is that you can't become a better reader unless you read. And so you will see that kids are at various levels of kind of taking that to heart, and their stamina is in different places. So some kids are able to read easily for 20 minutes straight, while other kids may struggle. And so we want to just honor kids wherever they're at and encourage them that they're growing and building those reading muscles day to day. And so I thank you for joining me on helping these kids grow. And I will be there to answer questions, but I thought maybe if I could give you an overview, it would help. So see you this week. Thanks again. Bye.